faces here too. We're really interested in creating a multi-generational community. We started back in 2007, so we're a little on the far side of that time scale. But we've been doing a lot of very exciting work in the last about 15 months. We've had 5 design workshops, which have culminated in our site design, common house design, and individual unit designs, which you can see some of in our display over here. We're located in Floyd, actually a mile from the center of town. So we are rural, but we will have access to town water and sewer, which will be a great asset. We have 38 acres of land that we have an option to buy, so we've got that in place. We're looking at utilizing 6 to 7 of those acres as clustered housing. We'll be developing as a condominium because our county does not allow for clustered housing. Were we to build without the condominium development in the county, we'd have to have each house on a 1.5 acre lot and frontage on a state maintained road, which is of course not what co-housing is all about. Floyd, if you aren't familiar with it, is, and not just from my perspective, but from all sorts of people you see there, it's a magical place. It's filled with artists, musicians, painters, sculptors. A lot of young folks moved there in the 70s during the sort of back to land movement. It's very commune friendly. There are about 5 or 6 there. We actually had a terrific retreat, a 3-day weekend retreat last week where we rented out space at a local commune just outside of town. Had a wonderful weekend. We had all of our members. We have 10 fully committed families. 2 of those families were not able to make it. One lives in Maine and one in New Hampshire. We also have a family that's here with us today that we're attending. They live just outside of Richmond, Scott and Rosanna Hall. They have 2 young kids. They were at the retreat. This is in the center of Floyd. The country store hosts a Friday night jamboree, which is really internationally known. This has been featured in National Geographic magazine. So it's Floyd's quite a place. We're excited about being there. We're excited about being so close to the center of town. With 38 acres, but just a mile from town, people can walk to the store. Schools nearby. We've got a great alternative school just within walking distance of our building site that goes from kindergarten up through 7th or 8th grade, depending on the demand, and then also an alternative high school that's located just outside of town. A lot of great educational opportunities. We have really done, I think, a tremendous job in creating community. We've got a very, very strong sense of community within our members. What we're doing now is looking at building our membership. We're working on making international marketing. We know that our small community is not going to be able to provide us with the full membership. We know we're reaching out from other parts of the country. As I said, members in Maine, New Hampshire, so we've got a national presence that people are learning about and are getting attracted to. We don't know when we're going to build, which is a problem for people outside of the area to make a commitment. We're hoping to build our membership so we can get to the financial point of being able to work on developing a construction loan. We plan on building all at once. We're going to be we are working with a builder designer who's internationally recognized in passive house construction. I won't go into that. If you're not familiar with it, Google it. It's a super insulated way of building, a little bit more particular aspects of windows, doors, for instance, that are more expensive, but we want to build all at once in order to buy materials all at once and really lower the cost of the overall construction.
What do you Google?
Passive house. P-A-S-S-I-V-E-H-A-U-S is,
There's no
or
E
just
in it.
passive house.
P-A-S-S-I-V-H-A-U-S.
This is a picture of,
Yeah, we've got it on our display.
yeah, there's information about it. This is just a shot of part of our land. This is a trail map. The building site is right up here. Our land, it's an odd-shaped conglomeration of 3 different parcels that were put together. Stretches out like that. This is a main street right here that, and again, a mile from the center of town. Is that one more?
I would say that the plan is to try to commence construction 2016, 2017. But it depends on a lot of stuff coming together.
Yeah,
the way that we
yeah. We're looking at different alternatives. We're looking at, seeking some investors that are interested in putting some money into it. So, is that the last slide? Our site design. Again, as I said, we've had 5 design workshops. Our next one's scheduled for November, when we'll start really trying to put pricing together. We've got some general ideas of cost, but we want to try to refine that so we can be a little more accurate. We're looking at a mix of a few single families, structures, duplexes, and some multifamilies. 1, 2, and 3 bedroom designs. Some will have the availability of basements, which could make for a larger, more bedrooms. These designs are available over there. Any quick questions? Right, sure.
Are you making these a stick-built balloon frame, or are they going to be more unusual?
The passive.
I'm sorry, can we hold questions until the end? Because
Okay,
I want to make sure
okay.
everybody gets
All right,
Okay.
all right, yeah. And we'll be over here.
Okay.
Happy to answer any questions. Anything I didn't cover that you? Okay.